going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. It's been a big week, a big weekend. For those of you who have been keeping score, I'm at wedding number 3 so far. Every weekend I've had a wedding, so I'm starting to feel it. If I slur on some words tonight, you might know why. But thank you all for being here. Not only is it Sunday, it is the first of the month. We are kicking off October. It's officially Halloween season. I'm pumped. One of my favorite seasons of the year, but unfortunately, first of the month, guys, make sure you pay your rent, because if not, tomorrow might look like this.
Rent?
Right, if they bust your balls, just close the door. So guys, before we get into it, I just want to let everybody know I'm closing in on 300 subs already. So thank you guys very much. And of course, Comic Book Community Awards is underway. So again, feel free to vote for myself or anybody you want on the Comic Book Community Awards for Best New Channel. And I got somebody sitting backstage who is making his return. It's his second time. Now the energy was through the roof the first time around. So he's gonna, he set the bar high. Let's see how he does this time. But guys, none other than infamous Jeb. Jeb,
Yo, what's going on, baby?
There it is.
Yeah.
How's
Glad
it going,
to be
bro?
back. Yeah, glad to be back, man. How you doing?
Very good, man. Appreciate you coming back. Dude, it feels like it was just yesterday, but it was quite a few weeks ago. Like, we're looking over a month and a half almost.
Yo, man, time flies when you're having fun. Let's go.
Very true, very true. But man, how you been? What you been up to?
Working. Always working. Always
Grinding?
working. Always hustling, doing the usual comic book shit. Always
Yeah.
doing my thing. Just want to say, yo, salute, my brother.
Oh shit.
To everybody who's here, man.
There you go. Cheers, bro. Cheers. The energy is through the roof. Appreciate that. I'm gonna be honest with you. After last night, I'm gonna take a step back.
Nah, that's all good, brother. Okay, I'll have yours.
There you go. But I appreciate you coming to hang out tonight, man. It's been a little while. But you and I speak very often, almost daily at this point, simply because we share that chat with Lefteros and many other people, the Latverian chat on Telegram. So if you guys want, definitely hit me up and I'll send you guys the invites. We share a lot of comic knowledge within there. So open to everybody. But yeah, man. So Jeb, thank you so much for hopping on again. Now, before we get started, we've got the wonderful chat we got to say hi to, because we have some people who are here in the chat. So let's give them a little love. We got Paul in the 619 who's here. Yeah, buddy. BC, hey, homie, have a great show today. Cheers, bro. Appreciate you swinging by, Paul, dropping a message and showing some love. Michael Baker, slacking. You didn't get the first comment. But stay tuned, because Baker is working hard behind the scenes. He's got a Baker shaker on the list every week, and he made one for this week as well. Newbie Comics, wow, a returning guest. Thanks for the invite, bro. The door is open. Stop working so hard on Sundays. That's what's going on. And you just told me backstage you were working too, right? Like, just came straight into this.
Yeah, man. It's okay. We'll sleep when we're dead. Let's go.
Exactly, man. Uncanny Swag, Spine Ticks in the house. Yo, they crushed it last night. I caught the replay this morning because I tuned in live from the dance floor last night. Yes, I did exactly that. Tuned in, showed some love from the dance floor. I couldn't hear much of what they said, but I heard what they said this morning, and I appreciate them big time. Then there's this guy over here, the hard worker. Yeah.
Who's this jerk?
He's an awesome dude. I appreciate him. Comic Sheik's in the house, man. Sheik is doing his thing, crushing it. He's even helping out with the Comic Kingpins, doing some FOC stuff, royally fucked. So
right on.
Yeah, greatly appreciate that. Comic Sheik, I got nothing but love for you, bro. Dan De La Torre, yeah, man, my buddy, also on Spine Ticks. He was on recently for the giveaway show, but I haven't had him on a Sunday yet, so definitely got to get him on sometime real soon. And speaking Spine Ticks, the man, the Sith, the legend, yes, Sith Lord Lee, pumping it every Saturday. Well, every day. We tag each other with Pomplamoose. If you guys are wondering why, there is a band called Pomplamoose, and I was on Spine Ticks like a little over about a month, whatever it may be. And we had gone through some selections. He put up a Pomplamoose album. I'm like, what the fuck is Pomplamoose? I've never heard.
Yo, I know Bang the Orangutan, but I never heard of Pump the Moose, bro.
Right. And I was like, there's no way in hell I care about such a band. And I heard one song. I'm like, nah, this is trash. And then I'm finding myself jamming now to Pamplemousse. I'm like, yo, they have good covers.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude, they're pretty good, pretty good. But Constantino's in the house as well. Another fellow Canadian
Yo,
out west.
YYC.
Yeah, you exactly. You guys are from the same area, right?
Yeah, yeah, YYC Calgary, baby.
There you go. You got Ferdbird in the house. Ferdy's another guy. Hopefully, I could get to have on this show here on a Sunday, and he does his thing on Sundays as well. So definitely sub him up. Go check out some of his awesome content that he's pumping every week. Who else we got here? We got Win in the house. Win, much love. Appreciate you always coming to swing by. Now, Jeb, I feel like you might know this guy here in the chat.
Oh, Nostra Venom, man.
Yeah,
Thanks again for having me on the show, man. It was a lot of fun.
yeah. There you
Oh,
go. Yeah, so you were over on his show not too long ago, so go check that out. I think it was earlier within the week,
yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere there. But yeah, go check out his channel. He's new, doing his thing and putting out some good info, man.
All I can say is it's nice to be wanted.
Yeah, there you go. Lefteros is in the house, guys. Nothing but love for Lefteros. Definitely stick around because we're gonna go through some of his FOC picks of the week, and of course, we'll talk some other cool things around Lefteros. But before we do, we got Cliff on comics in the house. Cliff is going to be on this show this month, so you got
Right
a sneak
on.
preview right there. Yeah, yeah. Spoilers. But
Woo!
yeah, Cliff's gonna be on this month, so keep an eye out for that one. That's gonna be a very fun show, man. I'm looking forward to that one. We got Steph's Comics in the house. What's going on, everyone? Bro, appreciate you being here, a fellow Montrealer as well. And I saw on Instagram you've been unboxing, dude. Did you ever see those MCU cards? There's like there's these booster boxes where they have Marvel MCU cards, like, and apparently inside those boxes there's like autos, like from
Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Scarlett Johansson, all these cool things.
It's like the metal, isn't it? Like from the metal packs?
I think
No.
so. I have no idea. This is
Mm.
news to me, but I saw him unboxing one of them and he was just ripping packs like nothing. So definitely go check it out on Instagram. I feel like I heard of them before from Rocksteady and Newbie, but when I
Yeah,
saw the
man.
packs, I was like, shit.
All I see is cards, and I'm like, that's another freaking rabbit hole. I don't know if I want to go down. Like,
You don't.
oh
Trust me, you
yeah,
don't.
like I had a couple buddies who just went freaking. Next thing you know, they got like the doubles, the parallels, and all that shit. And I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about, but it looks cool, man. Keep
Jeb,
showing it off.
I'm falling down the Pokemon rabbit
Oh
hole.
man,
So there you go. But who else we got here? We got Camille in the house. Camille, I definitely appreciate you swinging by, man. And of course, hanging with myself and Jeb.
yeah,
I think no, hold on. We got some other people here. Hyper's in the house, man. Hyper, I unfortunately couldn't make it to his show last week on Wednesday, but he crushed it with Thorough, man. If you guys didn't catch that yet, go check out that video. He absolutely crushed it with Thorough. They not just spoke of the main topic being FOMO books that bit him during the pandemic and so
yeah.
forth, but yeah, no, they brought up a lot of cool, interesting topics too, man. Whether it be CGC, tons of stuff. But Hyper and Thorough put on a great show, and I mean, I asked you to replace me, not one up me, bro. That was intense. But yeah, so Dave collects, another brother from Spine Takes. Yeah, and
Nice.
I spoke Pokemon cards. This guy's crushing it, man. He's got a
Yeah.
wicked collection.
I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. I got.
Don't. I'm
No,
telling you,
I'm out. I'm out.
it's
You gotta know. You gotta know when to say no.
it's expensive. But moving on, we got Gear Up 260. My brother Armin in the house. Greatly appreciate him swinging by. Armin does all my
Yeah, buddy.
pressing, cleaning, submitting to CGC. He does a phenomenal job. So if you guys haven't yet, go check out Comic Book Corner and definitely hit him up. Get your books to him, and I'm telling you, he's worked magic with some of my
Yeah,
books.
yo, man. It's he definitely does a cult following. I've heard about him all the way over here, so
There
for
you go.
sure.
There you go. And then, of course, we got Trev in the house, man. Trev's about to go live very soon at around
Woo!
at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely sub up. One of the biggest supporters within the community, always promoting everybody, showing a lot of love, and he's killing it. Very well deserved. He surpassed 1,000 subscribers. So congrats to Trev, and don't forget to go check him out at 10.
Awesome, man.
Yes, sir. All right. Jeb, it's time. Now we got to kick it to 11,
Let's
baby. You
go.
ready?
Yo,
So
let's go.
let's do it. We're going to kick off the FOC picks of the week. But before we get started, I got to ask you, like I ask everybody else, are you ready?
Man, I was born ready.
That was poor energy. We'll try it again later. Jab. All right.
Yeah.
There he is. All right.
Woo!
FOC picks of the week by Lefteros. And of course, Lefteros always putting out some great information. And for FOC picks of the week, I gotta say he did pretty good. I went through some of these, and he even managed to like force my hand to order some other ones because I was contemplating a few, but now
I'm like,
seeing this list,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. He works that magic on people. But
Let me tell
FOC
you.
picks of the week. And guys, don't forget to visit comicnation.us. Now open to Canada, the UK as well. They will hold your shipping box, ship whenever you're ready to have it shipped out. And don't forget to use Blackround for the additional 5% discount. That will bring your total to 20% off of your entire order. And I don't know if you've seen some of the other stuff they've got on going on the website. I saw they already have like pre-orders for the Punisher 1 at like 2.99 rather than like I think 4.99. So
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah. Jumping ship. People start jumping ship now.
yep.
Get
Jump.
on that bandwagon. Let me tell you.
There you go. But all right, first pick of the week, Jeb. We got Star Wars Hyperspace Stories number 10. This is the cover A and first appearance of the Bad Batch. I know a lot of people got nothing but love for the Bad Batch, and
Yeah.
yeah, man, here they are.
I'm
Coming to Dark
sorry,
Horse.
everybody. I am so sorry. I'm not a huge Star Wars person. I I I am sorry. I have not watched Ahsoka. I have no idea about Star Wars shit. The Force is, to me, it's you know, fucking Spaceballs. Now
Spaceballs.
that is my Star Wars movie.
Spaceballs is a phenomenal movie. So good. But yeah, man, dude, I think this is a great pickup, man. If you guys haven't already
Absolutely.
pre-ordered it, I'd be totally picking this up. What did he say over here? You are selling yourself short. Yeah. Some knowledge, some knowledge. But yeah, man, I'd be picking this one up. I think it's a good pickup, especially at cover price. So pick one up
100%.
now.
100%. And how many times do you get like a Star Wars team first
Yep.
appearance?
It's the Bad
Never.
Batch, bro.
It's
It's
a
the
bad
Bad Batch.
batch.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
right.
But yeah, first pick is a solid pick, so shout out to Lefteros. But moving on from this one, we've got Flash number 2, first appearance of the
The
Stillness. Now, this is the
stillness.
cover A. I gotta say,
Yeah.
dude, issue number 1 had a ton of great covers.
Yeah.
Issue number
Yeah.
2's got some great covers as well, man. So,
And I'm an old time, like I'm a Mike Diodato fan from way back, ever since I'm talking like was the Santa Claus. There
yes,
was like a one shot he did back in the day. I've been a Diodato fan. Dark Avengers, man. If it's Mike, man, I'm probably gonna get it. So
do it, man. I look, I didn't get to read Flash 1 yet, but I've heard nothing but good things so far. So,
yeah, 100%. I also, man, if you follow Mike on Instagram, he's like the guy's like a fucking ninja. Like
yeah,
he kicks ass. Like
yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah. But that's pick number 2. Moving on, we've got Wonder Woman number 1. So what was the hot topic on this show last week has now hit FOC. You've got the second print, which is cover B for Wonder Woman number 1, and now this is the Wonder Woman foil,
And it's
Virgin
foil.
variant cover, and this is by Jim Lee. So now we finally get that middle piece to the Batman 608 second print, and well, now they did the foil of it, but and the Superman, right? So now this is going to be the middle piece, which
Were the other one's gonna be foil too? Has to be,
yeah,
right?
yeah. There's the foils. Now there
So
is this one's also available in a non-foil, so you can get it at 3.99. I know the foils are a bit pricey. You're looking at I think 9.99 US, so that hurts
yeah,
the
yeah.
wallet a little bit. But you cannot commit to one without committing to the three, in my opinion. So I unfortunately am committing to this one as well.
So the one great thing about, obviously, about any kind of DC comics, there isn't really any exclusives ever for DC comics. Ever notice that? Not often do you see that.
I
So you
want,
don't get like beaten down by the prices.
yeah, true. I want to say that there's been quite a few exclusives, especially throughout the pandemic. Like in the pandemic, I saw so many exclusives when it came to DC. But yeah, you're right. When it comes to these ones here,
Yeah.
I'd be picking this one up. This is a must. Both versions. There you go. These foils are the new Pokemon foils to any '90s kid, dude. If we went back in a time machine, is what happened. That's really what happened. Without knowing, that's where we're at. So
I,
foils is in.
I love it, man. I love it. I love the foils. I will keep buying the foils.
I
Pump
you
them.
know You know what? I'm not crazy about it. I'll be completely honest. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
super crazy about it, but for some reason, it suckers me in. I end up getting one, and I always tell myself, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy one for myself. Then I'll buy one for my kids."
yeah, it's shiny shit. We like shiny shit. We're all fucking birds.
We suck. We suck. Nemesis Prime, my good friend from the Comic Con podcast, he actually shared something on Instagram, which is pretty funny, saying invest in foil paper right now. Just invest in foil because comics are just doing their thing with foils, man. So, but all right, let's move on from this one now. Of
Ooh,
course, Halloween season, baby, and this is a banger of
yeah.
a cover. You got Universal Monsters Dracula #1, the cover A, first issue of the new Universal Monsters, imprint by Skybound. So pretty neat. I'm in that Halloween spirit, man. I'm not gonna lie. So
And Martin Simmons covers, like they sell themselves, man. They're all beautiful,
yeah,
no doubt about it.
yeah.
And Universal Monsters, like we got 50 plus years of history right there. So 100%.
Joel's is in the house. Yo, I just spoke Nemesis Prime, and that's Joel's. He's a big lover of Nemesis Prime. So if
Nice.
you missed it, much love to Nemesis, bro. But yeah, man. So Universal Monsters Dracula #1. I think this is a cool book. Not something I'm going to be picking up. Now I recently learned again, thanks to Nemesis Prime, that it's not James Tinian. The pronunciation is wrong. You don't say Tinian. It's Tynian or something, or
Tynion.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
Tynion.
I don't remember what it was, but we've been saying it wrong all this time. But he's still Tinian to me, so I don't give a
Fuck.
shit.
Yo, I butcher the shit out of everyone's name, so I don't care. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm used to it. I do Tuesday nights with newbie. So, but all right, man. Moving on from this one, Void Rivals #5, cover A. Solicitation states that a new danger is entering the lives of Darak and Solila. So I don't know if you've been reading this Void
a,
Rivals. I'm
a
on
little
it.
bit, a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
I'm on it. I love it, man. I'm really enjoying Void Rivals. I'm loving all of everything they're putting out here. Kirkman's killing it.
Yeah, man. Like anything connected to Transformers, any 80s nostalgia type shit, I'm down to read. I'm down to pay attention to. There is so much lore they can go back and like all the alien species and even in like just the 80s series is like just
Yeah.
mind blowing what they can go and grab, right?
Bro,
So
we got Shockwave who made his way, so that's pretty cool.
nice.
Yeah, but Wesley's in the house. Wes, my bro, even him, man. I bumped into him at the Metallica concert here in Montreal. He's now from Montreal. He made his way all the way from Ontario. I think it's Toronto. Correct me if I'm wrong, Wes. But I hope to get together with you sometime soon, man. Appreciate you swinging by, bro.
Man, did he go to Taylor Swift?
Who the fuck can afford to go to Taylor Swift?
No, nobody, because that shit's expensive. I'm actually really pissed. I kind of missed out on 50 Cent here, but
Oh,
whatever.
dude, 50
I
Cent was
did
insane.
he
Insane.
fucking kill it? Yeah, of
Yeah,
course he did.
crushed it.
Man, I'm again hashtag power. That's the best series. I have been like watching the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But all right, man. Moving on from this book, we've got God's #1, the second print. Dude, I think this is one of the books I'm most hyped for this year right now. But second printing on FOC prior to the release of the first printing. So imagine that it's already gone to a second print and it
Yeah,
hasn't even
man.
released yet. But it is releasing, I believe, this week. So
Yeah,
I'm pumped.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, I saw the second print and immediately sent it to the Senate. I was just like, this is nuts.
Yep.
We've been getting that a lot lately though, like second prints way before even the first prints have even dropped, right?
Yep.
Like we had the Spider-Man issue.
Yeah.
Um
If I'm not
Crazy.
mistaken, I feel like there was one of the most recent, was it Edge of Venomverse or Death of Venomverse? Could it be one of them ended up going to second print before it even came out? Was it the Necroco one?
No, it wasn't. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it was the Necroco one. No, no, no. But they only two of them went to second print for Death of Venomverse. After that, it was
Yeah,
just they didn't even bother.
yeah,
I was sad. I really wanted a virgin pork rind.
yeah. You love pork
Fuck,
rinds.
I love pork rind, baby. Like
Yeah,
that's my guy. He wasn't even in Death of Venomverse. That was lame.
very unfortunate, but
Boo, Marvel for that.
yeah, Letero's pumping out some very important key to this right here is that there
hmm
is no incentive on the second print. So
Zero.
shops will not be ordering this up, and definitely I think not too many copies will be ordered. We'll see. We'll see.
I
It's already a heavy book, $9.99, right?
yeah. I got 4 pre-ordered already. So I love second prints. I love collecting second prints. That's like one of my biggest jams, man. So bring them on, man. I
Yeah.
want third print out of this bad boy.
Yeah. Luckily, we're still in time to order, guys. So feel free to go and get those books ordered. But moving on, I think this is an awesome cover. This is a badass cover. It's Jeff, the Jeffverse #1. It's a Zulo variant.
Man, and Zulo is like she's starting to pop big
Yep.
time, like 100%. Jeff, I can't say enough wonderful things about Jeff. I am a Jeff fan, 100%. Venomized Jeff, regular Jeff. Give me some Jeff, baby. I'm all about the little shark with little legs and
Yeah.
fucking. He's awesome.
Yep.
Love him.
He is, man. I don't know, man. I kind of felt like this was a mix of like artists, right? Like I looked at it and I got Scotty Young vibes, I got Rose Besh vibes. I was just getting like a ton of different vibes, and I'm like, I really dig this cover. Now I'm looking into Zulo covers, and I'm like, okay, yo, some cool stuff popping out.
Woo! The tequila's kicking in, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Kick it to 12. Fuck. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on from this, two books that are being mentioned here. Anniversary variants for Ice Cream Man 37, which is cover
hmm
C. It's the Walking Dead 20th anniversary. We've seen this homage several times, but I think this is pretty cool. You got the Ice Cream Man putting his little ice cream cone in the shotgun. So pretty neat. And of course, we've got the TMNT 145. Now, I don't know if you heard, there's some things happening from 145 to 150. So definitely keep an eye out. And I really think these covers here are absolutely awesome. I love Los Muertos stuff. So
Yeah, the sugar skull stuff. All
yeah,
about that. Are they doing one for each
yeah,
character?
yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
already
That
they already did one, if I'm not mistaken. Now
yeah, yeah.
we got Leonardo. So I imagine we'll be seeing all four, maybe five. We're
Just
probably gonna get a Jenica.
take my
One,
money
take
because
it.
take it all. Fuck it.
There you
I can
go.
make more, baby.
But guys, support Lefteros by following Comic Nation US. Like I said, go visit comicnation.us. We're still in time to get those orders in and use Black Round for an additional 5% discount. And of course, go show some love to Cover Price. Lefteros is now writing full articles for their new Comic Book Day section and FOC section. So there you go, man. We
I
made it
just
through.
want everyone to know that he gets all his information from me. That's it's all me.
He does. It's all the chat.
Yeah,
It's all the
it's all infamous jab. Like
chat. Yeah. I gotta say, I'm slacking. I give no information.
man, man, you like pick like all the books that I know shit about. That's great.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Yeah.
It's
But
okay, man. We gonna fake it till we make it. Let's go.
yeah, I'm actually impressed, Jeb. We did FOC. You only took 2 shots, so you're
Yo,
slacking. You're slacking.
I got almost done. What are you
My
talking
man,
about, son?
good for you. But all right, man, it's time to talk some of the market stuff that took place this week, and there's some interesting books. Now, very fitting to have you on here because a lot of symbiote and black suit related stuff here. And I mean, I think we're talking to the guy for it. So
Just
yeah.
saying. Just saying. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to ask you again. I want to see some more energy, bro. You ready?
Let me tell you what, I'm ready. Infamous Jeb is ready. Let's go.
Felt like Macho Man Randy Savage giving me a promo telling me it was about to go down. Go
You
down.
got that right, brother. You got that right, 100%.
But all right.
Infamous Jeb comes. Infamous Jeb goes. Infamous Jeb does what he wants. He just jumps on to shows.
Don't drop an elbow on me, please. But you're gonna kill me. Market report, guys. We're gonna go through some of the picks that were selected by myself, and of course made the list on many other platforms like Comic CBSI, Cover Price, eBay, Go Collect, and yeah, even Keep Collector because they've got a trending 20 that I keep an eye out for, and there's some that always tend to surprise me. So let's get into it. We're gonna go through pick number 1. Now, Wolverine 36. Yeah, man. Dude, this cover is fucking awesome. I don't care what anybody says. But first appearance of Wolverine, and it seems people are already digging this character because the CGC 98 pre-sale. So for 120 US dollars, raw copy sold for 30 Canadian, and it came in at number 3 on Cover Price. Not bad.
Statement killed this cover. 100%. This is exactly what we want to see. We want to see shit that actually happens in the comic on the cover, you know? That's 100% one of those things.
Yep.
it went to second print. This was not a shock. This book just was selling like crazy. The whole Weapons of Vengeance was just a lot of fun. Stitcher, super awesome, man. I love it. I can't wait to see more of this stuff.
Yeah, and we are already seeing it, right? We've already seen some covers now, second printings with
Yeah,
Wolverine on it. So like I'm pumped, man. I really dig the character so far.
100%.
And I agree with you. Stegman crushed this cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true. Sorry, coughing.
Yeah, no problem. But again, CGC 98 pre-sale, 120 US dollars. That's pretty impressive,
Yeah,
right?
man. Especially
You could have
modern
got it for
comic.
cover price. Yeah, you could have got it for cover price, like literally a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, man. People love Ghost Rider stuff. People love monsters, demons, shit. Let me tell you, we give Wolverine Hellfire. Let's go. That's
Yes,
all I
sir.
can say.
There you go. But all right, that's pick number one. Now let's go on to the next one. I don't know if you heard about this, but Snatch to number one. So this has apparently been optioned by Warner Brothers. This book came out
Okay.
a few years ago. I believe it was 2019. Now raw copies are selling between 12 to 20 Canadian, and it's funny because I was looking at copies that sold literally a month ago. These were bin books, so I'm sure they're
Yeah.
still out there. Scout Comics, guys, Scout Comics. So keep an eye out for that.
Well,
Um, dude,
I
number two on cover price, number three on CBSI.
yeah. Well, I could see this being kind of like a hard graded comic. Like white covers aren't easy to grade.
Yeah,
Um, Let me tell you, I honestly, I started researching this book as soon as I saw trying to get ready for this, and I was just like, this is an interesting little series, hundred
yeah.
percent.
Now there's a different cover that also made its way to the cover price top 10 list. I think it came in as a runner up. I don't remember exactly which number, but it kind of looked like Donald Trump was on the cover or something. I don't know what that character was, but
Yeah,
yeah, I'm not too familiar with the book, so I'm probably going to keep an eye out for it and hopefully give it a read, and
no,
we'll see.
yeah. And anyone, just tell us about it, man. Teach us.
There you
We
go.
like to learn. We're sponges.
There you go. But all right, moving on from this one. Now we spoke Wolverine, Wolverine 37, the one per store. This is now week number two that it's on the list.
Yep.
192 copies sold this week. Imagine that. Within the last week, 192 copies. Raw,
So
look at the raw sales. They're going between
yeah.
60 to 80 Canadian. Number one on cover price this week, and number two on CBSI.
So and don't forget, this wasn't just a one per store. So if you bought from Diamond and from Penguin, so you would get two per store.
Oh,
So
okay.
so that is one thing. This wasn't a one per store. If you're, retailing from both places, they were giving them out. I got to look at two copies and they were garbage, so I passed.
So
Such is life.
I was hearing a lot about that. So I was seeing some retailers posting, saying that their copies came in shit condition. And they were like
Horrible.
wrapped in some poly bag or
Yeah,
some.
yeah. So it was the same kind of poly bags they were handing out. So they did I think it was like Carnage 6 at the one of the Comic Cons
Yeah,
recently at Peach Momoko, and it was the same panel kind of wrapping crap that they had on it. And yeah, these books are brutal. So
yeah,
9/8s, they're gonna be rare, 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 rare.
yeah. So if you didn't get a chance to get one raw, it might not be a bad idea to pick up a 9/8 if you really like this book. I would probably wait it out. I figure.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for that Capullo Venom comic because
Yeah,
I'm both of them are mine, baby.
yeah. There you go. But
Yeah, like I dibs the shit out of it. I was like, hey, super mega dibs. You Capullo does the Venom variant and one per store. Yo, that's mine all day. I will fucking beat someone up for that shit.
dear Lord, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that one because I know how much you love Capullo. That's the only reason.
Yeah, man. Love it.
But all right, man. Before we move on to the next book, I just want to give a shout out. Chef Keith is in the house, man. Keith, greatly appreciate you swinging by, bro. And yeah, man. Hope you're gonna enjoy the rest of this show. Now let's move on to the next book. We got Star Wars Visions number one, first appearance of the Ronin. Raw this is a high sale, sold for 65 US dollars. That's pretty impressive, especially given we could have got these at cover price not too
Yeah,
long
man.
ago. Yeah,
Okazaki, man, this guy is killing it. The guy, like I said, he Afro Samurai, the creator of Afro Samurai, doing all the art. Like, how could you not love this man? Like,
yeah. Now, dude, it looks, a lot of people are already flocking to the Ronin. They already really like this character, and
Yep.
justifiably so, dude. I read this book. I thought it was pretty awesome. I had no idea that he actually made an appearance prior on the TV show. I think it was oh man, I forgot which one it was. It's the animated one, but
Oh, I was gonna say that wasn't the person that what was his name? The martial artist. He played the blind guy. That wasn't him, right?
no, no. Well, like
All
I
right.
said, I haven't
Yeah.
seen the animated yet, but I thought this was a great book, and I would
Mhm.
definitely recommend picking it up. Now, definitely none of these prices. Now, with the near mint face market value, it seems a little more fair. There you go. It was Vision season one. There.
Vision
So
season. Okay.
yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, what was the episode called? I had it. I had seen it, man. But episode one. So there you have it. Um, I'm gonna go back to watch that because I definitely want to see it now. But like I was saying, near mint face market value at 12 USD, I think it's still a pretty good buy. If Star Wars is gonna invest more into this character,
Man, Star Wars is like one of those easy investments. Like, eventually the lore is gonna show up somewhere eventually in the series or whatever. It's gonna pop. It's Star Wars, guys. Like,
yeah,
I think
exactly.
I have like two of these in my somewhere in my collection.
Yeah,
Hundred
same.
percent.
I bought these up when it came out on FOC, but that's pretty much it. Now, moving on from this book, Jeb, we spoke Void Rivals earlier. Now,
100%.
yeah, issue number 4. This was the 1 in 25 spoiler. We got first full appearance of Zalilac, and Zalilac actually was featured on the cover of cover A, so that's pretty neat. Now, Shockwave made his way into this Energon universe. Again, I think this is an awesome book. Raw high sale, 109 $114 Canadian,
Yep.
sorry. That sold on September 26, 2023, which was just a few days ago. And raw average sales are going between $65 to $80 Canadian. Came in at number one on CBSI. Cover
Yeah,
price
man.
trending, key collector trending 20 list as well. Dude, I look,
The the series is a powerhouse, man. No way. No, there's no bullshit. No nothing. Void Rivals is killing it,
yeah,
and it's fucking Shockwave, baby.
yeah,
Like, soon as he's like one of the top lieutenants of Megatron.
yep.
Shockwave ran the Decepticons. This is just a badass cover on top of it all. Who doesn't like the color purple, people? Come on.
Yeah, no, I agree. And we all saw how the issue one spoiler variant went crazy. So I could see how some people, wanted to not miss the boat this time around.
100%.
But it's not a 1 in 100. This is a 1 in 25, way more attainable than the 1 in 100. So
Yeah.
I imagine there's quite a few copies out there.
And again, guys, they put spoiler variant, like it's like they're feeding it to us to buy this shit, and then
Yeah.
we act like we're surprised when it's popping and blowing up.
You're not
Oh,
wrong.
I should have bought one. No, they literally say spoiler variant, peoples. So
Yeah.
you can't bitch about anything, but it's your
Yeah.
fault. It's your own
Yeah.
damn fault.
Yeah. You're not wrong, especially that we know everything that's happening with, we've got the Transformers literally making the way and many
Dude.
others. So yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
I need
like
to tell everyone.
this cover right here is going to be one of those epic covers. It's right there with the Transformers are dead cover. Like,
Yeah,
it's just awesome. This is one of my favorite Transformer characters, so love it,
there you
love
go.
it.
But all right, let's move on from this book because we are going to talk some Thrawn, baby. We got Star Wars Thrawn number 6, Origin of
Thrawn.
Thrawn in this book. Now a CGC 98 sold for $135, 20 cents Canadian, and raw copy is going around $35 Canadian. This was on Key Collectors Trending 20, and of course, the Thrawn love is definitely in effect right now with everything happening within Ahsoka. Dude, I'm fully caught up on Ahsoka. I know you said you haven't been watching.
Nah, man. It's not that I don't like Star Wars, guys. It's not. I loved Obi-Wan Kenobi. Darth Vader. Fucking, like, that was one of the coolest scenes in the world. Finally getting to see Darth Vader use the Force, and like fuck up a starship. Like, that was cool, man. That's
Yeah,
probably hands down one of the coolest scenes ever. Ahsoka, I'll get to it eventually, peeps. Don't hate. I'll get to it eventually.
Well, get it. You better catch up soon because we got a lot coming this week. We'll talk about that a little later on in the news portion. But of course, like I was saying, Ahsoka has been great. I really enjoy it. Dude, Thrawn's badass, man. They really portrayed him very well within the series. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it all comes to a close this week. Hopefully, we'll see more afterwards. But the Star Wars universe is shaping up to be pretty fucking awesome right now.
Yeah, man. Like, man, we so much hate for the original series, but it's nice to see Hayden Christensen getting the love
Yeah,
that he is now, man. Like that guy was probably one of the most hated people in the freaking planet at one point,
yeah.
like for Star Wars fan. Now he's getting the love and respect. Man, I love it, man. I love it when everyone comes together and man, why we don't need hate. This is some good love right here, you
There
know?
you go. Before we move on to the next book, Jeb, I just want to give a shout out to my brother Rocksteady. Yes,
Woo!
Rocksteady Collectibles is in the house. This man's always killing it when it comes to all collectibles, picking up some of the coolest things. He recently made a huge toy purchase, so that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil it. He shared it with me. It's pretty cool. It's I've something I've never even knew existed before. So
Yeah, when it comes to toys, man, the only thing I can think of, I want one of those Shogun Godzillas so goddamn bad.
oh
The
fuck.
original. I had one when I was a little kid, and I want another one because
Yeah. You're big on Godzilla. In fact, on the episode you were on with me the first time around, we spoke Godzilla, right? We got Godzilla coming very soon.
yeah, baby, at December 1st.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, so watch out.
Yep, good times. But all right, let's get to the next book. So, Avengers 9. This one's been making some sales lately, and it's the first appearance and death of Wonder Man. Now, CGC 4.0 sold for $365, 4 cents
Mhm.
Canadian, and a raw mid grade sold for $223, 8 cents Canadian. This all took place this week. Key collector trending 20. Now, it makes sense that this would be trending at the moment, and many other books are
Mhm.
starting to trend as well. Keeping an eye out now on books that were rumored,
Mhm.
characters that were rumored, shows that were possibly optioned. A lot of books are starting to make their way back because the writer strike has come to end, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
absolutely. We got the actor. He's Black Manta, right? Black
yep,
Manta in Aquaman
yep,
movies.
yep.
I will butcher his name. Out of respect, I'm not gonna even try. But I loved him in frick Candyman. Fuck,
Yeah,
I loved him in Candyman. But the dude's a solid actor. I'm down to see what he does with this character. I'm honestly like, if we're looking at this book, guys, first appearance of Grim Reaper, his
yeah,
brother.
exactly.
Go grab it if you can get it cheap now, man. If Wonder Man's popping, his brother's gonna be popping eventually. That's gonna be on the next top 10 eventually. Do
Yep,
it.
and we've seen some Easter eggs of Grim Reaper too. So
100%.
yep, well, go check out WandaVision. As a Marvel Silver Age expert, Sith, yes, he's saying it's a Silver Age book, guys. Wonder Man is the least desired character to obtain in anyone's collection, and I
Yeah.
understand,
Yeah.
understandably so.
You know what, man? When I was, we grew up in the 90s, right? West Coast Avengers, Wonder Man was a huge part of that team. Eventually, he went kind of bad there for a little bit in the early 2000s.
Yep.
Like he started the Revengers. It actually made Simon's character like way more interesting when he went kind of bad for a little bit. He
Yeah.
was just like, Avengers need to be stopped.
Yeah.
And you know what? If they expand on that and they bring that kind of story into it, fuck yeah, man. That's awesome.
Yep. No, it would be great. But look, I agree with Dan because personally, I'm not super crazy on Wonder Man, but
Yeah, yeah, for
it
sure.
is neat to own the first few issues of the Avengers, man. So that is something I hope to check off my list before I end up closing my eyes, hopefully at the age of like 90.
I Okay, I always loved the fact that the super adaptoid
Yeah.
used Wonder Man's like kind of like body, the W and stuff. through the early appearances. So that'd be cool to see that too happen in
Yeah.
MCU eventually.
Yeah. Now Lefteros is saying, I don't know about Least. He's had his own title a couple of times and
Yeah,
had some interesting mythos around him. And of course, yeah, we did see that Wonder Man issue #1 spike even, right? When there was rumors.
100%. And if everyone remembers, Wonder Man and Beast were like they're like best friends. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So that was one of those things where anytime you want to pop,
Yeah.
this is the time. Start thinking big picture, right? When it comes to Wonder Man, start thinking big picture. Like I said, super adaptoid, Grim Reaper, Beast. Don't just think this character in itself. Think like big picture what Marvel could do and the lore they could bring in.
Yep.
Uh, the Night Shift. Like I said, West Coast Avengers. Keep your eyes out, folks. Let me tell
Yep.
you.
Agreed, man. But Jed, before we move on to the next book, I got to do it again. We have some friends in the house, and JF is in the house saying,
Yeah,
"Hey
Jeff.
guys, much love to JF. Greatly appreciate you swinging by, hanging out with us tonight. Enjoy the rest of the show, bro." All right,
100%.
moving on from this book. Now we're falling into your expertise, sir. We've got ASM 800. We got the JS Campbell Virgin cover right here. Now you got the first full appearance of Normie Osborn as Red Goblin, Death of
Yeah.
Flash Thompson, CGC 98, $250, which is a slight increase from the previous sale. Cover price shaker this week.
So I looked on eBay. I was doing a little bit of research. So when this book came out, again, it was an exclusive from J. Scott Campbell's world. I think so. The trade dress is around 1,000 print. This one's around 1,000 print, and you get a COE for like you know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, this actually was kind of a shocker to me because like this is also I'm going to say this is a hard book to get a 9.8 on
Yeah.
because if everyone remembers Amazing Spider-Man 800, it had so
Still,
many issues on the spine
yeah.
before they started doing like the proper like book spines on them. Um I see one 9.8 right now signed. And again, this is another cover that J. Scott Campbell signed like a crap load of these too on top of it. Um this is like one of those ones where I was kind of shocked that this was like gaining momentum, you
Yeah.
know? But Alex Parkadale's like Red Goblin series is hands down one of my favorite symbiote books.
Yeah.
That's right, guys. Not Venom, but Red Goblin. Like nothing better than like a kid in angst, you know? Like so if you want that first full appearance, this is one of the ones, you know?
Yeah. No, it's awesome, dude. I love Red Goblin as well, but Gear Up 260 saying that he's going to be sending this one to the Campbell signing, which is a great idea, man. I think that's
Yeah.
awesome, especially if you got a contender, which I mean, Armin, like I said, works magic with books, baby. So
100%, 100%.
I'm pretty sure he's going to hit one.
Uh,
So best wishes
our,
on that.
so just FYI everybody, J. Scott Campbell still has these for sale up on his website.
Oh, really? They're still available.
Yeah, still for sale for like 50 or $45 US.
There you go.
So
So,
go grab them and flip them, guys. This is
yeah.
definitely one of those books. If you can grab it and flip it right away, 100%.
Yeah.
I grabbed an extra just cuz.
Yeah, there you go. You did the right thing. And you know something, when I did see this cover, it kind of reminded me of those recent books that J. Scott Campbell's been putting out. You remember he had like the Hulk one that recently came out.
Mhm.
He had the Thor one. It was
Yeah.
kind of along those lines, the same style. So,
Yeah, there were those homage covers, and then they did
yep,
like the retro and
yep,
100%.
yep. So before we go any further, I see some locals here. See, Armin looks shocked. You got Nash Venom looking shocked at the fact that there's some available on his website. Hold on, before you order, hit me up because we can share that shipping cost.
Just so everyone knows, it's only one per like order. It's kind of
Oh,
an
there you go.
it's super annoying because
Damn.
like when I tried to grab like four,
Yeah. All
and
right. Well,
then yeah, so n- not that many left, guys, but they're still up there. So go grab if you want.
You crushed my shipping dreams, but I still have a chance at this book. So thank you, Jeb.
100% peeps.
Yep.
Again, this is a book I did not grab, people. I know
Yep.
I grab generally everything Venom, but I always stayed away from exclusives. So it's kind of interesting to see exclusives that are old exclusives getting heat.
Yep.
So I guess this is what the next generation's going, where we're headed.
Yep. No, you're right. But Jeb, we're gonna stick to the symbiote stuff. We're gonna show some symbiote love, and I see a book behind you right now that is going to make its way onto the list right now. So, Venom Inc. That's right. Amazing Spider-Man Venom Inc. Alpha number 1. This is the 1 in 50 ratio. There you go. Look at that. He's got it in a 9/8, which does not surprise me whatsoever. So first appearance of Flash Thompson as Agent Anti-Venom. I actually have another cover behind me. I forget who did it. It's with the Spider-Man and Venom fighting near the building, falling down type thing.
Yeah, that was the I think that was a Granov.
Yes,
Andy
yes.
Granov yeah, variant.
There you go. So I have that one in a 9/8. Not this one, but the 1 in 50 did sell. And look at this. CGC 9/8 sold for 375 US dollars. Near mint face market value is 167 US dollars. That's raw,
Guys,
dude.
no, guys, this book when it was popular, this book was going for almost $600 to $700
Yep.
at
Nuts.
at one time. I bought this book obviously before the heyday, so I got it for a decent price. But it is the first full appearance of Anti-Agent Venom
Yep.
and the first appearance of Lee Price as Maniac.
Yep.
So, and we all know that Agent Anti Venom is going to be in the next
Yep.
Carnage series coming up, which I am super stoked for. We got already they're posting about how it's going to be for mature readers because of the gore content and everything, and I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
yes, finally.
Yes.
I that's all I want, man. I want some badassery, and like Flash is a badass Agent Venom.
He
Like
is.
has always been, and the fact that he can burn the shit out of the guys,
Yeah.
that is really cool.
I found him okay as Venom.
Yeah, man.
But once he made his way as Agent Anti Venom, I just thought he was amazing. So I
Uh,
love the character.
yeah, definitely check out Savage Avengers, the Carlos Magna run, and what's his name? Brown, not Brown. Shit, I forget his name. Again, sorry, I butcher everyone, but man, this itself, this cover, it's a Del Auto cover. It's clean, it's
Yeah.
white, it's just a beautiful, beautiful rendition
Yeah.
of
It is.
Venom.
Yep. Sticking with the black suits, symbiote, and all that stuff, we'll get to the next book. But before we do, I want to give a big shout out and nothing but love to K-pop Junkie swinging by. She was just live right before the show. Guys, sub her up. Go check out her stuff. She's doing some great content on her end, and she still talks a lot of smack about Mario Kart, which she has yet to invite me to a match yet. So we've yet to race together. It's too long now.
Yo, baby, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Let's do it. Let's do
Woo!
it. But yeah, guys, go sub her up. She's awesome, and I appreciate you swinging by. All right, Jeb, another book. I see it right behind you. It's sitting
Oh,
right there over your shoulder, baby. Let's get to it. Spider-Man Life Story, issue number 3. This is the 1 in 25 ratio. This is a banger cover. This has 80s all over it. All
man,
over
it's
it.
like it just screams like Knight Rider. It screams just yeah,
Yep.
man. Black suit, 100% all
Yep.
day long.
Yep.
I
100%.
I had to grab it. Honestly, man, I loved this Spider-Man life story. I actually have all the ratios to that whole run.
Yeah.
Loved it. It was cool.
Dude.
Mark Bagley just killed it.
Yep. And so did Zdarsky. I found the story to be very interesting. You got to see Peter Parker in different eras, right?
Yeah.
Growing up, going through different phases in his life in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and so forth. But here you got a 6-issue limited series by Chip Zdarsky. CGC 9/8 sold for 650 US dollars. Jeb, you're sitting on coin right there, baby. There you go. Cover price shaker of the week.
Let's
You got to
yeah,
claim.
we good. We good, baby. We good.
You got to claim, baby. You got to claim. But yeah, it's a beautiful cover. Like I said, it's got 80s all over it, man. You got retroness from the vehicle, the jean jacket, and she's wearing that like jumpsuit, whatever it's called, that
Yo,
the girls will
MJ,
wear in the 80s. Curly
yo,
hair.
yo, when they did like MJ's hair like that,
Yeah. Yeah.
yo,
There you go.
MJ's my girl.
Of course. Of course.
Like, look at that, man. They got fucking Airwolf in the background.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. That they literally have Airwolf in the background. They got Kip Knight Rider. We're talking like legit 80s, baby.
Hey,
Legit.
yep. 80s is such a vibe, man. I absolutely love this cover. And of course, man, I fell in love with Black Suit Spidey out the gate. So this is one I wish I owned. I unfortunately don't, but you definitely do. So shout out and congrats to you because it is a banger, bro. 1 in 25 ratio. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, man. Like, I saw it and I was like, yeah, this is you know,
No brainer. No
no
brainer.
brainer.
Yeah,
Let me tell you, this is like the shiznit right there.
there you go.
Purple. I like the color purple on stuff, you know?
There you go. Well, JF's got his purple logo going, so much love, much love. Now, all right, moving on from this one, dude. Deadpool #1. I remember this in 2012 when it came out, man. And in the cover A, you have him jumping with his gun with that big green monster. I don't even remember who that was, but you got a cover here by Scotty Young. Now, Scotty Young love is definitely alive, man. And Scotty Young just puts out some great covers. I love how he's basically saying "screw you" while getting shot with these little suction nerfs, whatever the fuck they are. But raw copy. This is a raw, dudes, and I have one. I actually I have two of these.
Yeah,
Raw
yeah.
copy sold for 111 US dollars. Cover price shaker of the week. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, like in 2012 Deadpool series, was this like with Madcap, a lot of Madcap and a
Yep.
lot of like his daughter and stuff were introduced in this series, right? So again, this was a solid series. He kind of looks like one of those um voodoo doll type thingies, you know,
Yeah.
little memory dolls. Yeah, that's man. Yeah, it's Scotty Young. Everybody, you know, Scotty Young sells himself,
Yeah.
and you hear his name, and it's a banger. It's a number one.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I instantly regret not sending this to CGC now seeing this price because he's currently got an in-house signing going on.
Mhm.
I sent my Mega Man 1, the Scotty Young cover, which I'm super pumped to get back. I really hope it comes back at 9.8. But this is definitely another cover I would have sent in. So yeah, now
100%.
the regrets have settled in.
Hey man, win some, lose some. That's whatever.
Yep.
That's
It's
the
okay.
name of the
Next one.
game, people.
Scotty ain't going anywhere, baby. He's crushing it. So I hope he'll be back very soon. But
Exactly.
let's move on to another book, and it's the final book on the list, guys. Star Wars Thrawn #1, the 1 in 50 ratio. Dude, look at this. There's only 65 copies on CGC Census in a 9.8, and out of those 65, 5 of them are signed, but a blue label sold a CGC 9.8 for 2,087 US dollars. And this is a Baker shaker. That's right. Not it didn't make no list. Michael Baker brought this to my attention. So shout out to Michael Baker right here in the
Right
chat.
on, Michael Baker.
Yeah, right on. And dude, 2,087 US is no chump change. That is some pretty heavy coin. And like I said earlier, the Thrawn love is definitely there. I personally wouldn't fork over this coin on this book, but
Hey,
to
let me tell you, Michael Baker, you always showing me love, man. I appreciate you.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
what's your thoughts on this book, Jeb?
Man. Okay, so right here, I love the depth. I love this cover. This is man. It's just it kind of looks into your soul a little bit. Am I right? Like, come on.
100%.
This you look in this and you're just like,
Yep.
yo, this guy makes me uncomfortable.
100%, man. And it's an awesome book and one that he brought to my attention. Like I told you, I had no idea, but there's only 65 copies on the CGC census. So somebody felt it was definitely worthy of spending 2,087 US dollars. And of course, like I said, Thrawn love is also there right now with everything happening in Ahsoka. Guy, I really hope we see a lot more of Thrawn.
100%, man. Like I said, again, people, Star Wars is idiot proof. That it sells itself. If you
Yep.
get it, you get it. If you don't, you know what? That's the way it goes, man. Like win some, lose some.
Yep. But all right. Jeb, those
Yeah.
were the books we spoke about for Market Report. And before we move any further, Jeb, you speak Symbiote Syndicate every now and then.
Yeah, a little,
Yeah.
we talk about bonding and a little of the weird, uncomfortable stuff, but just
That's
saying.
that's right. Now you do tend to do some things as well, man. You're doing some great content on your
I,
Instagram. You go live.
nah, man, you know what? I just throw out things that I think is cool. Like if
Yeah,
I get it, like it's stuff that I love. If everyone else wants to come and hang out, it's cool, man.
yeah,
I'll jump on, do a live,
yeah.
whatever, and eventually I'll probably start doing some of this YouTube love. Try that out. I'm a little shy. I'm sorry. I know. I'm just but whatever, man. I'm a little shy. I'm coming. I'm just doing my thing.
He's not shy. He's not shy. You got 4 shots in so far. I'm counting. I'm counting, bro. You're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty
Uh,
good. Loosening up. 5 now. We're at 5, but good for you, bro.
but yeah,
Um,
yeah. I'm a big symbiote collector. Obviously, I'm been collecting my Venom stuff forever, man. And yeah, like I said, Symbiote Syndicate. Let me tell you, I am so tired of people just crapping on the new Venom series.
yeah,
I hear that all the time, and man, I get it. I get it. You know what I loved about we DK he did the fantasy
yes,
series, right?
yeah.
L Ewing, he did the sci-fi. I'm looking forward to what's coming next. I'm hoping it's gonna be like full on horror because I think Venom
You,
deserves that.
but you're talking with Carnage.
I'm talking with Carnage, with Venom,
Yeah,
whatever, man. Death of Venomverse was pretty good. It was okay. It was a lot of fun. I loved the last issue. I don't know. Everyone read the last issue. Loved the last issue. We got like a Sopranos moment where it just ended.
yeah,
Carnage won.
yeah.
Like, how often do we get a bad guy, a villain in Marvel Universe who just he
Win.
wins?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's good, man. And like I said, man, you guys want to come hang out with me? By all means, come check out my shit.
Yeah.
Um, Eventually, I'm gonna try this YouTube stuff, and yeah,
Well, when you're ready to kick it off, hit me up. I will definitely help you steer
absolutely,
the
man,
wheel. But
absolutely.
yeah,
Um, all I can say is, man, I'm always humbled. Like anyone who wants to hang out with me and get me on the shows and stuff, I appreciate it, man. Like I don't need a large following, just a cult following. Like
there you go.
I'm no bullshit. I'm a straight guy.
Yeah.
I do my thing.
Yeah, but all right, let's not get ready to say goodbyes because we still got some hot
Yeah.
topics to discuss from this week. But before we get into it, Comic Ozzy's in the house. My brother, I greatly appreciate you swinging by, Ozzy. It's been a while, man. I feel like we need to hang out sometime real soon on the stream. And yeah, man, hope you're doing well, bro.
Ozzy,
There you
Ozzy,
go. Oi, oi, oi.
Ozzy.
But all right, man. Jeb, it is time for the hot topics. So I'm gonna ask you for the last time. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ah!
Here I am toning back a little bit because of the kids sleeping, and this guy just
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
blew
It's
the
fucking.
speakers.
I'm she's just loud.
I love it, but
Sorry. I try. I try.
I love it. No, you're doing phenomenal, bro. But all right,
Yo, my kids are like old, so they don't care.
you're gonna hear banging on the door very soon. Like, Dad, shut up.
Dad, you're not cool. Stop it.
There you go. But all right,
Uh,
let's get into some of the hot topics. Now there's some that I just chose not to put up. Like I know Martin Scorsese's been saying some things lately. I don't know if you saw that, related to Marvel movies just not being cinema at the moment.
Martin Scorsese, you have old balls.
Yeah.
You have huge old balls. You're just mad because you're old balls.
And look, if anyone's earned the rights to their own opinion when it comes to cinema, definitely Scorsese. But yeah, no, yeah,
I'm just saying.
he's clearly got a little bit of a feeling when it comes to comic movies and so forth. But I think I'm still highly appreciating what's coming out and
Yeah.
whatever cinema is to anybody at this point. As
Man,
long as you're enjoying the movie, it's
who
cinema.
cares? Who cares? you can enjoy the popcorn flick where you can just shut your mind off. You can
Yep.
go and watch Oppenheimer where you actually got to think, and you know everybody's talking a lot, but it's you know what, man, entertainment and movies are whatever you want to make it, right?
Yep.
And that's always been the thing.
Yep. Exactly. But all right, let's get into some of the hot topics of the week. And of course, kicking it off, I don't know if you guys saw this. This is a fucking bummer. This is stupid, but whatever. Disney Plus password sharing crackdown comes to Canada November 1st. So we're starting it off with some depressing stuff. Now, this is only taking place within Canada as of November 1st. So I guess this is now going to be their trial to follow Netflix's way here. Netflix did it recently where they cut it off all across the map.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I found a way to bypass it.
I get my Disney Plus from a freaking cop, so it's really funny.
There you go. But yeah,
Yo, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the. No, I'm just fuck Disney Plus. Disney, you have a lot of money. Quit being a bunch of bitches.
yeah, no, for sure. But I understand why they're making this move. But it sucks. It's unfortunate. If those of you who don't have your own account, it looks like you're gonna be forced into this up here in the north. So just be ready for it. I just felt like it needed to be shared on the show in case you missed the news. Just don't want you guys surprised halfway through Loki and be like, "What the fuck is going on?" So yeah, it's coming to Canada. It's really unfortunate, but like I said, I get why they're doing it. It seemed to have been successful with Netflix, so we got to show Disney otherwise. Don't cave, guys. Don't cave. We'll find that bypass. We'll figure something out.
Fuck the police.
Coming straight from the underground. I love it. All right, moving on from this, guys. Now, everyone's been going bananas this week because early development for the MCU's X-Men apparently begins. Yes, like I said earlier, the writer strike. It's come to a close. So with the writer strike over, executives at Marvel Studios will start setting meetings to find a writer for the new project this fall. There's no real rush to nail down someone for the highly sought after job, and the decision will likely be made around the beginning of 2024. So this is great news. The ball is starting to roll, baby. We're gonna be getting mutants, and that has got to be the next phase. So I'm pumped as shit. I don't mind the photo. I just
Yeah, man. Like they started the whole mutant phrase in Miss Marvel, so
yeah,
she was technically the first. Oh, I would say she's the first mutant. I guess Namer would be the second one.
yep,
Um, hopefully he gets through his sexual harassment thing, but
yep,
whatever. Um, but man, like we had, Charles Xavier and Madness. I don't know who would anyone like to be the next X-Men. Like there's so many things they can do here. Maybe
yep,
we'll get our Gambit. We'll get, I don't know. This is like so early in development that
yeah.
it'll be like 2025 before any of this like becomes something.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't expect that we get any news. Kind of like how Fantastic Four has been under wraps, right? Like I know that recently, because it was a topic I was gonna put on for tonight's show, but we can talk about it briefly. That
Yeah.
apparently Marvel was looking into certain cameras now for filming Fantastic Four, so clearly the ball's rolling there. Now I'm not gonna go deep into figuring out what kind of cameras they're looking into because I'm just not that much of a lunatic. But but now when it comes to X-Men, seeing the ball roll, the
Nerd.
yeah, I'm happy to see that now. Things are starting to roll. I hope we get a movie by hopefully 2028.
2026,
Yeah, I'm going
2027.
2028, bro. I think they're gonna go that far out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, I'll be like 50.
stop. You're not. You're 30 years young. We all know it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So X-Men news. I expect some books to start making their way, onto the top tens, top 20s, whatever it may be. But clearly, like Hyper said a little earlier, just before, so got to fill my Claremont before these books spike again. So yeah, definitely those
Yeah,
books you're going to be picking up. Good news for X-Men fans, man. I think this is great. So
100%,
yeah.
100%.
But all right, this is your forte.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yo, my boy, my
yeah.
kid.
There you go, man. Dude, Rep Rack is back. So Parker will team up next with Rec Rap, the demonic version of Spider-Man, who last had a major role in the Dark Web crossover, with the duo taking on a new threat that will need both heroes' strength and powers to defeat. So ASM 36 will feature this awesome team up, as well as introduce us to the new villain, Repo, aka the Repossessor. So
Yeah.
we got a little preview here, right? And I know Looper's the one who shared this. You can see their little logo there on the photo. And yeah, man, it looks neat, dude. I really like Rec Rap. I think he's a neat
Yeah,
character.
he's really interesting. He's you know it's crazy with so many different spider variants and so many different characters. He sticks out so well. You know what I mean? I could see him eventually. Again, he's part demon who has a bit of symbiote.
Yep,
You know, a little bit of everything. This is actually this right here. This image is we've seen Eddie Brock do this image before, like
yep,
just standing in the door and be like, "Hi, I'm Eddie Brock."
yep,
But look at that. Rec Rap is like giving this guy crap because he's got the little mouse trap.
yep,
Like you say, he's ridiculous. He's just like, "Hey, be nice to the mice." And
yep,
this is such a fun character. McGinnis is openly said he wanted to draw this character again and do it again.
yeah,
Um, Repo, aka the Repossessor. It's gonna be a character from Limbo or whatever, and is probably gonna be like, hey, bring Rec Rat back because he shouldn't be messing around outside. So I'm expecting the story to go kind of like that. I would love to see freaking Rec Rap lose his shit and then bare
annihilate.
his fangs. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like Venom.
yeah. And dude, another cool thing is his first appearance is still relatively cheap. I believe it's ASM 17. So
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. Super cheap. The 1 in 100 Disney variant goes for like $400 or $300 or something
yep,
like that. So that one's a little iffy, but I am watching. I've been paying attention. The 1 in 25 with him on the cover, it's been hitting close to like asking prices of around $200. People are noticing the character. People, obviously think like he's worth that much. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So yeah, man, excited, very excited. Just
yeah,
because he was the funnest thing out of Dark Web. Let's be
yeah,
honest.
yeah. 100%. But yeah, man, I'm happy to see him coming back. So keep an eye out for ASM 36. We'll see how this event unfolds. But yeah, your boy is back, baby. Your boy is back.
Yeah, yeah,
There you
baby, wreck
go.
rap.
Rec Rap. All right. Moving on from Rec Rap. Now we were talking amongst ourselves, meaning myself with you and some
Yeah,
of the Latvarian chat, which I mentioned earlier in the show, guys. We have a chat on Telegram, so if you guys want to join, feel free to join. We all are in there. There's myself, Jeb, Lefteros, and so many other people sharing great information. So if you want to be caught up with most of the information, come and hang out. Hit me up on Instagram, DM me, and I'll gladly drop the link for you to join the chat. But
yeah, same with me, guys. Like,
yeah,
hit me up. I'll send the link. Again, we are in a group where we all want to see everyone win.
yep, exactly.
So that's the big thing.
Of course. And one of the topics we were discussing was the New York Comic Con panel variants coming out by Marvel. So Marvel recently released this. Now you've got some neat covers here. You've got three that I'm showing you guys right here. And of
Yeah,
course, you have two other ones here, but we'll go through them. Yeah, we'll go through them. I think these two are absolute bangers, by the way.
yeah, 100%. That Scarlet Witch,
Yep.
beautiful, beautiful. That's an Avengers cover, by the way. If FYI, she's
Exactly.
yeah. She's
So,
fighting the undead or the
yep.
dead or
Yep.
whatever the character is. Yeah, super
So
cool.
whoever is going to be going to New York Comic Con, or if you aren't going, keep an eye out for these, especially secondary market. We've seen how some of these con exclusives go. We saw it at San Diego Comic Con. I mean, a lot of those still are holding some good coin, but let's get through these two right here. So this one's going to be available on Thursday, October 12th for those that are attending New York Comic Con. And like Jeb
Mhm.
said, this is for Avengers 5. So that's pretty damn neat. And then of course you have this one right here, which is going to be for sorry, available on the Friday, which is October 13th. This is for Marvel Amazing Spider-Man Gang War, right?
Absolutely. So, like I said, everyone, anyone who's going to the panel, and gonna sit down at the end. These are like kind of the freebies that they're giving out.
Yep.
Again, don't forget that these are gonna be in the same kind of cellophane plastic wrap that the you know the one in
The Wolverine, the
Wolverine one. Yeah,
37.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So these could be super super rare depending on condition.
Yep. For sure, man. But I think these two are absolutely gorgeous. And of course, we were talking also these three covers. So just to give you guys a little information, on the Saturday, October 14, you've got Gods over there.
Yeah.
This is going to be available. It says October 14, attendees at the Marvel Fanfare with CB Cebulski will receive God's #1 design variant by Valerio Schiti. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Again,
and what's kind of cool, the one in the middle with the gods, the character up in the left hand corner, that's the in betweener.
yeah.
So that's pretty cool, man.
Yep. And then to your left, you've got a cover for Miss Marvel: The New Mutants #2. This one's a Pacelli cover, so very nice. Again, I'm not the biggest Miss Marvel fan, but if you are, definitely keep an eye out. We'll see how these do on the secondary market, of course. And then you've got this awesome cover over here. It's Emma Frost, Tony Stark, the marriage baby. Did
Yeah,
you? Did
yeah,
you?
I read it. I read it. It was it's a marriage of convenience.
Yeah, but we've got Jeff the Land Shark right there, and I don't know if he's the ring boy. I can't tell, but yeah, man, pretty cool cover. I know a lot of
And
people.
and everyone loves Lockheed up
Yeah,
in the left hand corner. Lockheed. The other two characters are like they're super sus because I've never seen any super turtles or
yeah,
that whatever those other animals are.
yeah. I'm with Ozzy on this one, on the fact that there's going to be a foil shortage after New York Comic Con. Dude, I'm seeing like so many foil covers being some of the exclusives for New York Comic Con. But this
Yeah.
right here is for Invincible Iron Man 10. So on the right hand, that's what you've got. So
No Venom covers for New York Comic Con panels.
oh, I'm sure there's going to be some other ones. And I'm going to give a quick shout out to the Pressable Defects, who are going to be dropping their New York Comic Con exclusive. They put up a little
Nice.
preview. If you guys haven't already, go check out their Instagram on Pressable Defects. They put a little preview there. It's blurred out. I already made out what it is. And I told the boys, just fucking reserve me one because it looks badass. Uh,
100%.
I'm totally picking that one up. But
I also heard that Giuseppe Camicoli is doing a New York Comic Con exclusive.
nice.
So, and I love his work. I love his run on Spider-Man was just badass. So,
Yeah. I'm
definitely
looking.
grabbing that.
I'm looking forward to seeing all the exclusives unfold and see how they do on the secondary market. I imagine we'll be talking about some of these very shortly once the New York Comic Con is done on the
Yeah.
market report. So
Once it hit, man, that's grab them quick because all they do is go up, 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 and or else they just
yeah,
fall flat. That's
yeah,
that's the way these variants go.
yeah. Try to get one before they fall into the wrong hands, basically.
You'll create enemies,
Yep,
lots of enemies.
exactly. But all right, Jeb, we gotta end off on this note, buddy. I put no title here. It's just an open discussion, but we are finally making our way to Loki
Loki.
season 2. Now, this picture right here has some dates that are put up, but I believe this came out a little earlier because from what I understand, it is October 5th, episode 1, not October 6th, and that will follow now every Thursday at 9 p.m. So, pretty much following the Ahsoka route. I'm really happy about that because Ahsoka has been very easy for myself to come and watch now.
Hmm.
When it drops on Tuesday nights. Unfortunately, when I'm there with newbie, I gotta watch it a little after everybody. But one, I think it's a great idea because how many times you open Instagram and you already saw spoilers the following morning when they were dropping episodes
Yeah.
at 3 a.m. Right?
Again, people, I'm a speculator, so I don't care about spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoil the crap out of everything for me. But um, all I can start by saying is, wow,
Yep. Yep.
wow.
Yep.
You know, um, I'm excited for this. I'm excited to see that the Zaniac thing going on. I'm so excited for that. Jonathan Majors, I know he's been going through a lot of crap,
Yep.
but the guy is a gem. I just watched Creed 3 and the dude just impresses the shit out of me. The guy's not only a physical specimen,
Yeah. He's
like
huge.
the guy is massive, but the guy is a great actor. And yeah, man, I'm excited to see where things go.
Yeah.
Loki's just one of those series that it feels natural. You just kind of fall into it. It's comfortable. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Tom Hiddleston is just the guy's the guy is Loki. He embraced the character. He is the character. It would be hard to see anyone else other than him, do the guy.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I'm just happy to see now we have 6 episodes that are going to be making their way, and of course dropping October 5th, and then following suite every Thursday. Going to be dropping at 9 p.m. So I'm pumped about that. And now I'm curious because Jeb, let's recap some of the information we've gotten so far regarding
Hmm.
Loki season 2. We know that now Jonathan Majors is going to continue playing Kang and all of his variants. We've got Victor Timely, who we've seen
Yeah.
within the teaser trailers. I think that is awesome, and I do expect the season to even probably kick off that way. We saw that preview with Loki and Owen Wilson,
Yeah.
Mobius,
Wow.
sitting in that theater, yeah, where they see Victor Timely, and he's like, "It's him, it's him." So if we remember, season one ended off with
With the character, right?
yeah, it was with Loki making his way to Mobius, and Mobius is like, "Who are you?" And now he's in a whole other universe, right? So this is now Loki totally somewhere else. So I imagine episode one is going to be him bringing Mobius up to speed with what's going on, and probably going to end off with "This is him" type thing.
And man,
Um,
and shit, what's his name from Indiana Jones? I'm really excited to see his character um unload a little bit more. I forget his name.
please tell me you're not talking Harrison Ford. I don't think we're going
No,
to
I'm
be
not talking
getting
Harrison Ford. I'm talking about the kid from the Indiana Jones movies who ended up growing up in
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. I forgot his
fuck.
name as well. I forgot his name.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
yeah, I'm excited to see what he's got to offer. Short round. Yes, I'm excited to see. That's not his name. Anyone who can like throw it out there really quick so we're not a bunch of assholes.
Short round.
Yeah, short round. Um, I'm excited to see him. That guy is loved him in that Wonderful Everything and all the kind of
Yeah.
places, all the places. But Jonathan Majors, man, he's a gem. That guy is versatile. If anyone watched uh Lovecraft Country,
Yep.
amazing series.
Yeah.
I'm a J Majors fan, so I'm down all the way for that guy. Um, man, again, I'm excited to see how they bring Zaniac into the whole thing, if that actually happens, or if that was just the movie poster and the actor was just
Yeah.
pretending or whatever. But
That
man,
would be awesome.
honestly, I really don't know what to expect with this series because the last series was just so over the top. There's a bunch of things that came to. There's so much to speculate on, man. Like if you think big picture, it's just like, wow, like
Yeah.
no bullshit.
Now, what's interesting is that the season is going to come to end right before, literally a day before, the Marvels makes its way to theaters. So I don't
Yeah.
know if that will tie into anything, but like you were just saying, tying to the big picture, I'm really hoping. Last we saw Kang, unfortunately, was within Ant-Man 2.
Mhm.
Sorry, no, it was Ant-Man 3.
Man 3. Yeah.
Yeah, Quantum Mania, and we saw the Council of Kangs within the post-credit scene. So maybe we'll get to see some other Kangs within the season. Who knows? Maybe we'll see Immortus, Ramatut, tons of possibilities. But
I,
one character that I keep finding very interesting is that there's been confirmation that Liz Carr is going to be in this, playing some, what's his name, Justin Gamble, the judge. Um,
okay.
so Justin Gamble tied to the TVA. I'm curious as to what she's going to be doing now as the judge. There was rumors that Cassandra Nova might make her way as well. Now, looking at the big picture, like you said,
Cassandra Nova would make a lot of sense because she's like the big space, all that
yes,
kind of stuff. So
exactly. So, like I was saying, you have Cassandra Nova, Marvels is coming out, and what's the projects that are following, shortly afterwards? I know Deadpool's around the corner, and from what we're hearing, a lot of the Deadpool movie is going to be around the TVA, right? So
yeah, exactly.
TVA is going to be involved. So, will we see the final episode tie into Deadpool? I think that would be awesome. We'll see.
I it's got to, right?
Yeah,
It's just doesn't it wouldn't make any sense otherwise
yeah,
because well, like I said, Deadpool's gonna be jumping around to all these different universes and stuff, and there's so much speculation on who's gonna show up. You know what I mean? Like Channing Tatum is Gambit and
yeah.
all that stuff, right? So
Carmen Electra, not Carmen Electra. Sorry, I was gonna say Carmen Electra. Jennifer Garner as
as
Electra.
Electra, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
so many rumors that everybody's coming back, especially from the Fox universe. But all this to say, guys, we are blessed. We're finally getting Loki season 2. Ahsoka's coming to end. We expect a big ending on that one, and we're being spoiled with this. So it's time, baby. Buckle up. This week's gonna be a good week, man.
Yeah, man, let's do it. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm excited. Can I tell you what, everybody? Guess what? I'm excited.
There you go. He's excited. But guys, that was the hot topics of the week. Jeb, always a blessing to have you here chatting with me, man. I'm always pumped to have you on the show. It's your second rodeo. Hopefully, we'll get a third one very soon.
Yeah, man, for sure.
But from now to then, let the people know where they can find you and, of course, what you're up to.
Yeah, man. Just check me out on Instagram, infamous Jeb. Like I said, man, no big deal. I post all the new symbiote related stuff all the time. I like I said, I'm a huge comic speculator, even though I don't like diarrhea my
Instagram.
my Instagram with all the speculation stuff. But man, hit me up. I always have a different way of looking at things, I guess you can say.
Yeah. Jeb makes the shows pop. Got to make him a regular, man. Anytime, dude. If you want to come back
Man,
once a month, feel free.
yo,
Um,
whenever you want me, I'm here for you, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll definitely be hitting you up very often. But one thing I do want to say about Loki, guys, everybody who's here in the chat and of course catching the replay, keep an eye out because there might be a little something coming on this channel. That being said, with Loki season 2 dropping, I kind of feel like maybe we can have a after show
Hundred
where,
percent.
where we recap some of the stuff that happens every episode. So expect maybe something to take place very soon. I won't make any official announcement yet because we're still hashing out some of the details, but something along those lines might take place. So keep an eye out.
So basically, we have to talk to our wives and make sure it's okay. We can just do whatever we want.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much it. Maybe we'll come, we'll hang out. You come over, bring some popcorn. I have tons of alcohol.
Man, that would be a lot of fun. That'd be a lot of fun. I was pretty close the other day. I was in Niagara the other day, so that was damn near as close as I'll get to Montreal.
Yeah. Well, you got to make your way out here, man. I'm sure a lot of a lot of people that we know would love to hang
Yo,
out.
and I'd love to see everybody, man. Like
Yeah, we'll take care
I'm
of you.
absolutely, I appreciate that.
But all right, guys. So thank you so much for coming and watch the show. Of course, keep an eye out. Like I said, you never know. I might be doing that after the aftermath show with everybody regarding Loki and all 6 episodes, probably on Thursday nights, but it's to be determined. Until then, of course, I'm expected to be hopping on to the Comic Con podcast this week, so keep an eye out for that. I'll probably be joining Nemesis Prime and Milton the Manimal with maybe even Newbie. So keep an eye out for that podcast, one of my favorite podcasts to listen to, and it's always an honor to be on. And until then, I will see you all next Sunday as well. Guest to be announced this week. Jeb, it was a blast.
Yo,
Appreciate you. Much love.
love everyone. Thank you for having me, infamous Jeb, your boy, here to tell you.
There you go.
Take
Peace
care.
out,
Love
man.
comics, baby.
There you go. Take care, guys.